team. He will be fine for that final, Thomas. I'm sure that all the weight...
Magic spray the whole week.
No, Mamela. Magic spray of new magic spray. He's going to be on the field.
Let's talk Mamelodi Sundowns and their encounter against MC Alger. That game, as much as it was 0-0, it was a real test for last year's finalist in Mamelodi Sundowns. Coach Rulani Mukwena's MC Alger side played.
Yeah, and a great point away from home for Sundowns. Nuggety midfield battle. The 8s and 10s in this game didn't have much chance to affect the game. Sundowns, it's not very often that you see that they didn't test the goalkeeper at all. 4 attempted shots, nothing on target.
I felt that Tabti in that midfield for MC Alger, excellent, not too tall, but short, same height as Alende. I thought the midfield battle of the 2-8s was really excellent. Alemia at right back position was also great. But for Mamelodi Sundowns, they didn't create enough opportunities as we know Mamelodi Sundowns to be. But it was a good taste for the likes of Santos and Miguel Rosinho in that midfield to say, how does it feel to play CAF Champions League away from home? They got the taste. They'll grow from this.
Yeah, and they love Sundowns back four as well. They love playing a high line, which always makes me a little bit nervous. I think the one opportunity that Ferrat had, the striker, lobbing the goalkeeper, just went over the crossbar. They've just got to be a little bit wary of that, a little bit too square for me, that defensive back four.
And it was a great night of football up in Algeria. 40,000 in that stadium. And the passion that they brought to it really lifting MC Alger to a fantastic performance and 0-0 draw in that one. But what a game, worth watching. Catch it on Catch Up if you want. Go back and take a look. Now, moving to the CAF Confederations Cup. And here it needs talking about because Kaizer Chiefs against Zamalek. And early on, the worst thing that can happen happens. Jaziri scores.
Again, when I look at the campaign of Kaizer Chiefs so far, it has been marked by individual errors. Peterson comes off his line. He does not even get a touch. Miguel tries to clear. He sets up Jaziri to be able to finish in that moment. A well-taken goal coming from Jaziri. He gives them the lead.
Then Peterson makes up for it, though, because he then was brave, made a couple of really important saves to keep Chiefs in it.
Yeah, he just made that one error that led to the goal on the 3rd minute. And otherwise, other than that, he was super brave, made excellent saves. Miguel with that good cover toe poke away. Also Chiefs in their defense, they lost Cross early, had to make that change with Marco, and then also Sereno, all in the first half. So again, I think a good comeback from their part.
With a performance like this one that Peterson did put in, okay, there was the mistake. Is he unlucky not to be in the Bafana squad?
No.
He was the clean sheet king at the top of the season.
Yeah, but when you look at the coach says he wants players that he has worked with, players that he knows. You look at Ronan Williams, he selects himself. You look at Sipo Chain, he's the goalkeeper of the season. You look at Goss, he has played a good supporting role to the 2 goalkeepers that are ahead of him. Now, to bring in a Peterson out of nowhere into that squad, the coach did not want to shake things up. Yes, a great start to the league with the 5 clean sheets for Peterson, but from there, things did not work out well. 2 very costly mistakes in the CAF competition so far.
Moving on to how it was the Chiefs got back into the game. Solomon's finding the back of the net. He's been important for them in the 2 games that they've played in the Confederations Cup, getting the 2nd goal in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and pressure was brought to bear by the changes by Kaizer and Co. And this was slightly lucky because you would expect Egypt's number 2 to deal with this Sobi. This is an easy catch. But, I wonder what was going through his mind because I don't know how he misses this. That's an easy catch. Lack of concentration late on in the game. And 1-1.
That's how that one ends up in the back of the net. The Egyptians, though, I hear writing a letter complaining, saying this is a game they should have won. Referee disallowing a couple of opportunities that they should have had. So I thought, let me engage you guys here. Should they have got a 2nd goal, Zamalek? There's a moment where Miguel is involved with Jaziri, and that could have easily been 2-0. Ball is found in the back of the net, but for the fact that a foul is adjudged.
They can write all they want, I'm not sure that this result is going to be overturned because of it. I feel that this is a soft decision. I think this is very clever offensive play from the striker. There's one touch there.
It's a touch, right? But nothing to talk about. He keeps going.
But he's letting Miguel know that he's there, you see. So that's adding pressure to a pressure situation.
And then the second one
that second touch doesn't reflect how Miguel goes down.
Yeah. So it's not enough to make him fall.
No. So Miguel, I think, does fool the referee with the way he goes down. And that goal should have stood.
Because he tries to header it back to the goalkeeper, and it's gone wrong with the header.
Lucky to get away with it. I've seen those on the continent being given to the attacking team.
Play on.
Play on. In some countries, that one is play on. But lucky for Miguel, the referee sees. He was, to be fair to him, he was pushed twice, Thomas, in that moment. The question is, were those nudges enough for him to go down? The answer for the last one might be no, but he's taking a risk. Why don't you just clear the ball and then you regroup? Jaziri feels unlucky not to get its praise in that moment, but Kaizer Chiefs needs to be careful. They're making a lot of mistakes that are costing the team.
None of our teams from South Africa lost, though, in either the Champions League or the Confederations Cup. Stellenbosch continued to rise now with the form that they're showing. Midweek against Orbit, left it late, got two very, very late goals and won there. Then made this trip up to Tanzania, Singida Black Stars. This was the goal, 52nd minute, and what a finish.
Yeah, coached by Miguel Gamondi, ex-Sundowns. So he would know South Africa very well. And this is great link-up play from Cupido. Pili, for me, is one of the star young players in South African football, you know. Not afraid to get it onto his right foot, and he smashes that home to put Stellenbosch ahead.
Second half, Stelli's up. Black Stars do find a goal, but this penalty is soft. Soft. Look at what happens here. Ow, wow.
You must not sell people breakfast, Thomas.
Ow, wow.
It's not eggs, soft, hard, well done. A penalty is a penalty.
No, there's nothing here, man.
No, there's no soft.
He's even putting
penalty.
the brakes on in front so that you do touch me and then I fall.
There's no soft, hard penalty, medium done.
Shake scores.
And Shake puts the ball in the back of the net. Mudaka would know to say, in that instance, why are you attempting to push the...
I'm running with you, you stop in front of me and then you fall.
And then after I stopped, what did he do?
I've got nowhere else to go.
But then you do what?
I'm going to touch you.
Then you bump him and then he falls down. It's a penalty. It's a foul.
Not all contact is a penalty. Can't be. This is not netball. It is a contact sport. You are going to touch each other. I don't like that one, and especially because it's 90th minute of the match, right? And that leaves a bitter taste where players literally just say, I'm going to take a chance. If the referee gives it, he gives it. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
Yeah, I think the reaction of Mdaka, you know, he didn't scan. He panicked a little bit, tried to get goal side all of a sudden. And I think the referee just reacted to that particular moment. But
continental experience?
Not a pen.
Another level here that Mdaka needs to be aware of, that, you know, on the continent, when you're playing Champions League, Confederations Cup, the experience of the players you're around you are going to do things like that.
Yeah, he's been fantastic at the start of the season for Stellies, by the way. Surprised that he's lost his spot at left back. But experiences like that put him in good stead.
Guys, thank you very much. That's the big man Booth, the other big man in Phumudzo Manenje. And most importantly, thank you to our viewers at home for being with us for this one. The Betway Premiership, midweek, plenty of fixtures to look forward to.